Click the link to be taken to the Retro Gaming League videos. Retro Lords are also hosting a load of tournaments at Revival Solstice. Tickets on sale now. Hello, Bob from the Retro Lords, back for another pickup video. Sorry about the mess in the room. Been sorting out some stuff for Revival coming up this weekend. Make sure you get your tickets if you haven't already. Went out to a boot sale Saturday and then 3 on Sunday. Actually sold at a boot sale on Sunday as well. Saw a few familiar faces. Saw Ali from the Retro Hunter, Charlotte and Catherine from Gamercast, and Rob from Retro Plushy Games. So cool to see people out. Cheers for saying hello. Let's get into the pickups then. Yeah, so Saturday was pretty terrible. One of the worst Saturday boot sales. It was massive, don't get me wrong, but there was just nothing coming out at all. Even a lot of the other traders that I speak to didn't really pick up anything. I think someone got a GameCube with a couple of standard titles, but paid like 15 quid for it, so wasn't too upset about that. I'm sure some other stuff went elsewhere, but nothing that I saw. So, what did I get? A copy of New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Actually, I haven't picked one of these up for a while. See a lot of DS stuff about, but Mario Karts usually, and you see Pokemon, and for some reason I haven't seen a New Super Mario Bros. For ages, but one there. Got some Mattel wrestlers. If you do pick up wrestlers, I suggest you look for the stamp Mattel. Anything that says Jakks, just don't bother with. Very few Jakks figures are worth anything, but the Mattel stuff's pretty cool. Sheamus, The Rock, Big Show, Rey Mysterio, Kane, Brodus Clay, the Funkasaurus, I think his name is, and The Undertaker. Oh yeah, I paid £1 on Super Mario Bros. And I paid £5 for those wrestlers. Pretty good. Then got some Lego. Paid £10 for this stuff. It's standard sort of Lego stuff, but I buy loads of Lego and it sits in the box and I do nothing with it. We've got the Lego City fire car with the accessories. Got like a little cat in there, and man, there are too many figures in there anyway. And that was marked at a £5. Little bag of minifigures in there. That was marked at £2, as you can see. Got the Pudsey Bear figure, part of the Lego Creator series. That was marked at £3. And Gandalf from The Hobbit. That was marked at £1. The price of them was all over the place. It comes to 11 quid, she knocks a quid off. Got it for a tenner. Let's shove those back on the floor. Last thing we picked up on Saturday, so as you can see, yeah, Saturday boot sale was pretty dire. This is pretty cool though, especially with the resurgence of Robot Wars. It's the Robot Wars Minibot Arena. It came in the box. The box was absolutely battered though. I haven't checked if it's all there yet, but most of it looks like it's there. And it's like a talking... 3, 2, 1, activate. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think the actual bots that you use with it are these little ones here. And there's only 2 of them in the box. But there was also quite a few other bots in the box, which is cool. It comes with like barrels and signs and stuff, and just basic stuff that you can cause a bit of carnage with. But it came with a lot of these other bots. I can't remember all the names. Matilda, Sir Killalot. I mean, these are pretty cool. shunt. I say I can't remember all the names, I bet I can now. Another shunt. No, can't remember his name. But yeah. Sergeant Bash. There's actually 2 Sergeant Bashes there as well, but one of them's missing the fire. And it's called the Exterminator, and I know that because it's written on him. Yeah, it comes with those as well. That's actually a pretty decent pickup. If you're looking out for Robot War stuff, these bots are really cool, and the arena itself's decent. So that was everything for the Saturday, which isn't great. Let's try and make some room. Sunday we've done a little bit better, thank God. So first boot sale on Sunday was the same one I went to on Saturday. It starts the earliest, so best one to go to, and it's always new sellers as well. A lot of the main traders go to the big boot sale Dunton, so I tend to go to all the smaller boot sales and hope that I can pick up some stuff without that much competition, but there still is a fair bit of competition out there. So what did we get from that first boot sale? We got these were off one seller, had some PS2 and Xbox games. State of Emergency complete on the Xbox. We've got a Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex, but the reason I picked this up, normally I wouldn't bother with a Platinum. Inside it just so happened to be Platinum Crash Bandicoot manual, Platinum Crash Bandicoot 1 and Platinum Crash Bandicoot 2. Always worth checking inside the boxes of games. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I actually found a disc-only copy of Wind Waker inside a Dancing Stage Euromix PS1 game. So always check through if you've got a little bit of time. You'd never know what you'll find in some of these boxes. There's also been a few things you don't want to find in a few of these boxes. Then got a nice clean copy of Mario Kart Wii. Sort of standard picking up Mario Kart Wiis every week now, 1 or 2 at least. Every time I go out, there's a Mario Kart Wii about. And that brings us on to the second boot sale. So that was the first one. I was only there for about 40 minutes, I think. Only got those few bits and thought, right, let's move on to the next one. Nothing new was coming out. Yeah, and we got Gex Deep Cover Gecko on PS1, the Value series, Excalibur, The Suffering,
Inmate, back in your cell. Everything's under control.
These are all 50p each, by the way. Star Ocean. And that was it from that one seller. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 games there, £2 and some alright titles in that. And then there was another guy who was a trader. I know he's a trader. He comes on sort of every boot sale I'm at. He seems to be there. But yeah, he had a couple of random bits. I paid £3 for these two. Powermonger on the Atari ST. That's the Atari ST version. Yeah, Atari ST version. And Midnight Resistance for the Genesis. Don't know a lot about that game actually, but yeah, it was interesting enough to pick up for 150. No manual though. What else do we get? Oh, we also got another copy of Mario Kart Wii. That's all complete in there as well, nice condition. Mario Party 9, all complete. And Mario Party 8. Paid a £5 for those 3 games. It's one of those situations where she wanted to sell the whole lot together, and she was asking about 50 quid. There's about 25 games or something. And a black Wii, standard peripherals, one of those Wii Fit boards, all that sort of stuff. I said, look, I'll give you a £5 for these 3 games, and thankfully she took it. And that was the end of the second boot sale. So, the third boot sale we went to was probably our best one. This one is a late start one, but because I was selling there, I was able to get in about 8:30, and it doesn't open to the public until 10. Obviously, you've still got all the other traders walking about and picking up stuff, and they got a few decent bits as well. But yeah, the main pickup that I got on this day actually came from a contact that I made at the boot sale. I'll tell you about that in a second. But the first thing I picked up, this person pulled out loads of vintage board games, and if I had the time and energy, I would have picked them all up because they were all cheap, and they were like 60s, 70s board games. But I couldn't be bothered. But we got Battle for Armageddon, Games Workshop game, and the expansion Chaos Attack, and I got those for £2, £2 the pair. So anything marked Games Workshop at £2, just pick it up, basically. Then a guy said, got loads of Nintendo games, and I was like, oh great, yeah, I'll have them, I'll have a look. And what he actually pulled out was a load of original Xbox games. But he did have one Game Boy game, which was Dr. Mario. So we picked that up, paid 50p for that. And then some original Xbox games. We got Crash Twinsanity. These are all 50p each. That's complete. Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, again complete. Azuric, complete again. I think I made sure all these were complete before I bought them. Seablade, Jaeger, Fable, and Carmen Sandiego. Yeah, 50p for those. I might have got a bit off actually. So it's 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it comes at £4 exactly. I'll probably give them the £4 from. That's out there. Then at 150 each, more Xbox One games. I don't know what's going on with Xbox One. The last video I did, I picked up some cheap Xbox One games. But yeah, we got Dead Rising 3, Titanfall, and Shadow of Mordor. 150 each, 450. There was no budging on that as well, if I remember rightly. It was 150 each or not at all. So got all those. And then for a tenner, we got PSP. The screen's got smudges on it, but it's actually really clean. There's no marks, no scratches. Anything in there? No, nothing in there. All works. Turns on. I was able to see that it turned on. I was there. See that? Yeah. Anything on it? No, nothing on it. No. There's a memory stick in it though. What's the bonus? Oh, it's a standard 1 gig max memory that comes with it. Ooh, right. And it came with a charger as well. And 6 games. Got Field Commander, Sid Meier's Pirates, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Taito Legends, Warhammer Squad Command, and Star Trek Tactical Assault. Okay, so for actual pickups at the Bootsale, that was everything. And then a guy heard me asking someone about games and talking about games to someone. He said, oh, I've got a load of games in my garage. I've got an Amiga, he said, and about 3 boxes of games, and I'm looking for 50 quid for the lot. And I was like, well, I'll have it. And he actually brought it round. He actually dropped it off at my house, which was incredible. I didn't have to go and get it. He lives about 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away. And he came round, dropped it off. And when he came round, he actually said, yeah, in my loft I've got Mega Drive, Mega CD, and some PlayStation 1 games, and a load of games for the Mega Drive, Mega CD. And I was like, great, yeah, if you dig them out your loft, let me know, I'll have those as well. So that's something maybe in the future that's going to come up. I'm going to class this as a Bootsale pickup because I got his number. Well, he got my number at the Bootsale, and he dropped them off to me. So you know, it's a Bootsale pickup. There's a lot of games here, so I'm going to go through them pretty quickly. I'll start off with the standard stuff, go to the more cool stuff, and then the decent titles that are in there. But first of all, there's the Amiga. Came with everything, all the cables and so on. Also, actually came with this KCS Power PCB board, which is pretty sought after, I think. I'll have to look into it a little bit more, but I haven't seen one, and I've picked up way too many Amigas. So we'll see how that goes with that anyway. So, Graham Taylor's Soccer Challenge. These are going to pile up everywhere now. This is going to be a nightmare. Tank Platoon. John Madden Football. Rugby World Cup. I mean, these are all the crap titles. Conflict Europe. Miami Chase. World Class Leaderboard. RBI Baseball. 2 copies of Championship Baseball. Champions. It's got 3 games in that. Face Off Ice Hockey. God, there's actually so many. Turbo Cup. Cricket. Virus Killer. Fighter Bomber. Batman. World Championship Boxing Manager. That sounds exciting. Eliminator. Super Off-Road. Populous. Match of the Day. Gold. Mega Traveller 1. They're so going to fall over. International Sports Challenge. Space here. TV Sports Football. International 3D Tennis. First Division Manager. Cricket Captain. International Soccer. I can hear my girlfriend come upstairs. She's going to make a white noise. But she comes in. You watch. No? No, alright. Multiplayer Soccer Manager, Imperium, Ninja Rabbits, Striker, Manchester United Premier League Champions, Powermonger, Manchester United, Rugby Coach. Okay, so they're all the shit tiles, really. Some space somewhere. Oh. Okay. Then we got some of the better tiles in there. Oh God, what a mess! What a mess! 3D construction kit. It's like build your own virtual reality. Speedball 2. Sabutio. Football Manager 2. Conflict. Mayday Squad Heroes. New Zealand Story. Elite. Railroad Tycoon. The Perfect General. Battle Chess. Commando. I don't even know how many games are here. Covert Action. Turning Points. The Settlers. John Barnes European Football. Battlehawks 1942. Amos the Creator. Budokan. Borodino. F-19 Interceptor, is that? FA-18 Interceptor. Treble Champions. Demon's Tomb. Lords of the Rising Sun. Sorcerer Lord. F-29 Retaliator. Supremacy. And Hill Street Blues. So they're the alright titles. Pretty pleased to have titles. Then we've got some great titles. Great for various reasons. Right. So first of all, it was nice to get these, as I'm meeting the creator of these games on the weekend at Revival, as you can too. Kickoff 2. Another expansion for Kickoff 2. This box is pretty battered, I'll have to glue that back together. Original Kickoff. Another expansion for Kickoff 2. Kickoff 2. And Goal. So they'll be coming with me to Revival. I won't say what I'm going to do with them yet, but that should be pretty obvious. Lancelot. Good title. Cannon Fodder. What makes this good? I mean, this is actually quite a common Amiga game, but what you never see with it is the keyring that came with it, which is very cool. It's got cannon fodder on the side, it's like a bullet, and that makes that a pretty decent find. Yeah. Weird Dreams, also a cool title. Midwinter. I haven't seen a version before with the A2 poster and the watch, and it has both the watch and the A2 poster in there. So that's quite interesting. I have to do a bit more research into that one. Millennium 2.2. The Music Studio. I think that's actually pretty hard to find, that one as well. Indie Heat. And Ghostbusters 2. Again, quite a common game, but what makes it interesting is it's still got the balloon and the badge that came with the game. And I'm pretty certain that's going to be a difficult piece to find for a complete copy of that game. Something that, if you're an Amiga fan, you might be able to help me out with is these two little things were in there. I mean, they just look like controller ports, but I don't know. It says Amiga RC on one of them and nothing on the other. So if you know what they are, please let me know, because I haven't got a clue. And yeah, just the usual other gubbins that came with it. So that's everything. 26 minutes is quite a long video, but I'm doing a video based on Revival and the competitions that we're going to be running at Revival, probably going to be released tomorrow or maybe even later on today. So yeah, look out for that one. Thanks for watching and see you next time.